I'm going to give you an analogy that I'm sure some of you guys have heard, but it is keeping your line in the water. So you have two fishermen. They both wake up at 5:30, and one person he goes and he wakes up 5:30, he goes and he makes himself a good breakfast. Like, I'm just gonna go make myself a good hearty breakfast so that I can go just straight out fishing, like go get things done quickly. So he goes and he makes himself a good breakfast, like steak and eggs and hash brown stuff. Like, it's an amazing breakfast. And then he goes and he's like, okay, like I need to go get everything that I need to go fishing. So he stops by and he gets extra string, and then he goes and yeah, and he gets like baits and worms and everything that he needs to go fishing, right? And by this time, then he goes and he's like, okay, well now it's like 8:30 ish because I've just been getting a lot of things done this morning. It's been a really productive morning. Then I go and he starts driving out there, and it's about an hour drive, and so he gets out there around 9:30, and he goes out to fish, and he starts looking around, and he's like, okay, like I'm gonna go try to find the best place, shaded area, see if I can go fishing, because like obviously like I missed the first thing in the morning fishing, so like I'm gonna go try to find the best spot. By the time he goes and he actually finds the spot that he wants to go fishing, he it's like 10:30 now. And so he goes and he finds the spot, and he finds the spot that he wants, and then he's getting everything set up. He's getting the hook and everything, and it's finally 11 that he has it all set up that he can go fishing. So he goes and he casts the line, and he's fishing for about a half hour, and he's like, "Oh man, like I ate at like 5:30 this morning, like I'm starving." And so he goes and he pulls aside, and he goes and decides that he's gonna go eat lunch. So he pulls the line out of the water. He goes and he's like, "Dang it, I forgot my food in the truck." So he walks back, gets food, and he eats that, and he's like, I'm just gonna go move my body for a second before I go fishing because I just ate. And so by the time he goes and he starts fishing again, it's 2 o'clock. And so around 2 o'clock, he fishes for a little bit longer, and he's like, dang it, like the shade has moved, so I need to go find a different place. So he goes and he hikes around the lake, and it takes him like another 45 minutes to find a shaded spot, like a good spot that he can go fishing. So now at this point, he's only done two 30-minute segments of being on like actually fishing. And so he goes out and he finally finds the spot, and he goes and he fishes for another hour or so. And by this time it's getting like 4:30. And so he goes and he's like, okay, like this is good. Like I'm getting here. I'm figuring this out. Knocks maybe in, or he does it, fishes for another half hour or so, and he's hungry again because he's like, yeah, now it's dinner time. It's 5 o'clock, and so he goes and he eats dinner, and then he finishes up dinner, and he's like, well, it's kind of getting dark. Like maybe I'll just call it. Maybe I'll just go walk around for a little bit, see if I can go find any good fishing spots, and if I can't, then I'll call it. So he goes and he eats, and then around like 6:30, he decides that he's going to go walk around, see if he can find any fishing spots. Finds one, throws the line in for at 7 o'clock for like a half hour or so, and then he's like, dang it. Dude, like I've been fishing all freaking day, like I haven't gotten anything. So he goes home. The second person wakes up and at 5:30, and he has everything loaded. He already has pre-made breakfast. He already has the worms. Has everything he needs. 5:30 he goes and he takes off, and same distance out there, and he gets out there around 6:30, and he starts fishing, and he was able to eat on the drive. And then he just immediately, like he already knew where he was going to go. Went and found the spot that he wanted to, immediately started fishing. And around lunchtime. So like he's able to go fish for now 6 hours from like 6:30 all the way till 12:30. And then around lunchtime, he already has his food. And so he throws the line in the water, and he's like, I'm just going to let it sit out there while I'm going to eat. And so he goes and he eats really quick. And then he goes back in and he grabs the line, he pulls it out, and he keeps fishing. And he's pulling out multiple fish a day, or multiple fish, like, I mean, within that 6 hour range. And then he goes and he shifts over to another spot, just a little bit down, like 15, 20 minutes, like around the lake. And he starts fishing there, and he spends the whole rest of the evening there. And he's like, yeah, I can skip dinner. Like, I'll eat dinner on the way home. If you compare the two, even if they ended at the exact same time, that second person is fishing for hours and hours longer than the first person. And the thing is, a lot of times when you're out there selling, doing door-to-door sales, then you think that you're that second person, but in reality, you're the first person. Yes, you've spent the entire day doing fishing things and whatever, but you haven't actually spent the entire day fishing or with a line in the water. Now, I want you to look about door-to-door sales. How do we get on the doors but not keep our line in the water? And I think there's a couple different things. But anytime that you're not setting yourself up to go get sales, then your line's not in the water, which means that if you knock the door quietly, then your line's not in the water because they can't hear you. There's not really a chance of you going and getting the sale, right? If you're waiting on the doors for like 3 minutes, 4 minutes, then in that case, there's a high chance that I mean, you're just wasting, you could have been knocking like 3 times as many doors. So you knock the door, ring the doorbell, whatever. If it's a normal size home, you wait 20 seconds, knock the door again, wait another 20 seconds, move on. If it's a bigger house, obviously you want to wait slightly longer in case it takes longer to get there. But you knock loud enough, in my opinion, that a grandma can hear you in the back of the house, but she doesn't think that you're the police or a mob that's trying to break down the door. Then, so there's that. It's the how much time are you spending on the doors? Next one is time between doors. So are you rushing between doors? Are you trying to go to the next door as fast as possible? Because anytime you're not on the doors, your line's not in the water. The other thing is running the area efficiently. So that are you, what time are you starting to re-knock? Are you re-knocking too early? Are you re-knocking too late? Like obviously it's the beginning of the summer. And so since summer break hasn't hit, since it's getting darker earlier, then there's a lot less re-knocking right now. But your whole goal is to get on the doors early. So don't waste time at the office, whatever it is. Try to get on the doors as fast as you can because it's getting dark early and spend as much time as you possibly can. So if you have a callback, tell the callback that you'll come around 8:30 or 9 when it's getting darker. And then halfway through summer it's like 9, 9:30. And set those expectations because then it means that you're not wasting time going back and forth between callbacks. Just run it efficiently. Car knock at the very beginning. And then go back through the second time and go knock all the doors that you didn't get to knock. And then re-knock the doors that didn't answer. Doing it like that, that allows you to be more effective. That allows you to keep your line in the water. So often our line's not in the water. So often we're not actually pushing or trying. And even if you're overcoming 5, 7 objection after price, if you go talk to just 2 times as many people, just simply because you're running your area better, you're keeping your line in the water, I promise you will see incredible results. That is your whole goal. Because I think that there's just a lot of time wasted of just no ability to actually sell anybody. So don't, anytime that you're not able to go sell anybody, then you're wasting time. So try to fix that. There will be slight wasted time. Obviously, you have to walk between doors or run or whatever it is. But like in reality, like there's that time between doors. Your goal is just to minimize that time. Your goal is to minimize the amount of time that you're waiting on a door that nobody's going to answer.